Hi, YouTube. So I'm back. I'm sorry about the glare and the graininess of my camera. We're going to do this anyway. Just wanted to let you guys know, Crown Knowledge Radio, myself and the God Rashad will be back on the air. We're working on it. You guys all understand it's a process when I am transferring from talk radio only to live feed social media, so it's a process. But I promise you, Crown Knowledge Radio will be back up and running. Hopefully, better microphone, better quality, and better, just better for 2025. Let's do better. Let's be better. Let's want better. And let's try to do it better for 2025. That's the goal. That's the only New Year's resolution I have right now. But before the month of January is out, I just wanted to let you guys know, hey, it's Jordano. We're back, Crown Knowledge Radio, myself and the God Rashad. Again, if you've never heard Crown Knowledge Radio, we are on Spreaker.com as well, Spreaker.com, formerly Blog Talk. And hopefully they're working on getting their live up and running as well. I do Crown Knowledge Radio because I love it. It is a labor of love. But something more importantly here recently is that it's obedience to my higher self, to the Most High God, to my higher intelligence, whatever you want to call it. And so that's why I'm here. That's why I've been doing what I've been doing since 2011. Um, 10, 15, almost 20 years now, doing Crown Knowledge and just learning. A lot of this I'm learning. Um, so I will be, reaching out for, hints and tips here and there to get the information up and running on Crown Knowledge Radio. A lot of people are wondering, if Hidden in Dark Corners is still there. It is. Unfortunately and fortunately. And one of the things that I wanted to let people know is that, this particular type of event that's happening is going mainstream. Unfortunately, I'm not the only one that this particular type of issue is happening to. And that's unfortunate. So I'm finding out new information. I'm finding out new things and information and situations that are connected to other individuals who have also gone through this. I'm having people now send me information saying, "Hey, have you seen this? Like, is this not weird?" It's not weird to me because it's happening to me. So it's not weird to me because that and a whole lot more has been happening. But again, people ask me, why are you talking about, why are you out here putting it out in the public and you're talking about it? Well, first of all, I don't have a choice. Because if I don't talk about it, that means it's not happening. And the more I don't talk about it, people are going to be like, you know what, I think she's making it up. They can no longer say that because they're seeing that it's now not just me. And they're seeing now that it's not just what I'm saying. And they're seeing now that it's not just my word. You can now Google and with your fancy phone, computer, or whatever it is y'all using nowadays, and find this information. I didn't know it was a thing until it started happening to me. I didn't know. Um, Luckily, God gave me the faculties and the wherewithal to question everything. Um, Question what's happening. Question who's around you. Um, I just said over on TikTok, if you have individuals in your circle of friends that just popped up a few minutes ago, you have people or individuals that are in your energy, and you just find them, you didn't go to them, but somehow they came to you. They kind of finagled their way into your circle of friends, and now they hang with you. When you have something, they're there. They're right in the mix of things. But every now and then they'll ask you about your family member. Well, how is she doing? Is she okay? Are they? How's it? Where you haven't seen them? When's the last time you saw someone? What they up to? What are they doing? If anybody's got my name in their mouth around my family members, you need to be wary. They probably a plant, and I'm talking about people that. And then there are family members who have been asked, bribed, or otherwise convinced to do something or say something or act crazy with your family member to try to reinforce the fact that they want me to look crazy so that their plan will work. I have to be out of my mind for their plan to work. And I've gotten confirmation from a couple of people saying, "Yep, that's true." So don't take my word for it. Please don't. If you still like, okay, Tam, you this is really stretching it for you. Do your own research. Look it up for yourself. Gang stalking is a thing, and there's information out there. I'm not the only one. Usually they connect it to something having to do with the military or the government. I don't have those type of issues at all. Yeah, I'm not a whistleblower. I'm not that type of person. Do I know people that are connected that way? Absolutely. Have I been around people and so-called extended family that might be in that line? Absolutely. Could it possibly be that they put me in this program as some type of retaliation? Probably. It's possible. So now I got all this hell and mayhem going around my house, trying to tell my family members about it, looking crazy. Because they're like, okay, what's going on? Why, well, why is she saying so and so said this and did that, and they're telling you they didn't do it? That's because they were paid to. They were paid, coerced, asked to, forced to, or threatened to in some cases. Well, you either do it or we're gonna do this to you. That's weird. That's very weird. But I can't make this up. Not even on my on my worst day, I couldn't make this up. I really couldn't. So why? It could be like I said. I gave you a few, examples of why. But why me is what my family wants to know. Why? Who gonna waste their time on you? Who's gonna Who's gonna waste that kind of money on you? Who gonna waste that kind of time and energy on you? Clearly, it has to be somebody who's outside their mind. They want me to be outside mine, but you got to be full on crazy to come after somebody like this on this level with those type of connections because you're retaliating. That's weird. That's very weird that you would come after someone because they offered you money. And that's it. They offered you some money and you said, fuck it, I'll do it. Really? This is what we're doing. So it's weird. It's very weird. I don't know if YouTube gonna let this video slide or not, but I'm gonna do the video and then I'll share it if I have to, if that's what I need to do. But at the same time, there are individuals out here that are going through this with children. That's crazy. And not only that, the gang stalkers themselves are implementing children to be able to do this because they figure, well, if we send a child over there, she's not going to say anything to anybody's children. And they're correct. I'm not saying anything to anybody's child. I'm not. But they have done that and a whole lot more. Tampering with my vehicle, playing with bank accounts, cards, transportation. I've been run off the road. There's been an attempt to run me off the road several times since I've been here. And as I've stated in other videos and broadcasts, I actually did get in an accident. I hadn't been in an accident in years and years and years and years. But this is what I'm going through. So, why am I still talking about it? Because it's happening. And if I don't talk about it, that means it's not happening. If I don't say anything, that means what they're saying about me is true. If I sit in the corner and cry about it, then that means I did something wrong. If I roll over and let these people step on me, they're going to make sure I don't get back up. If I let this fly the way that it is, there's no way I can do that. And they're involving family members as well. That's weird. And not just family members. Everybody around this neighborhood knows what's going on. They know. They have information, knowledge. They're involved. They've been asked to be involved. And if they're not involved, they moved. And they put somebody in the residences around where I live to be involved. Does that sound crazy? You know why it sounds crazy? Because it is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Does it sound weird? Like, yeah, she got to be making this up. I wish I was. I really do. I wish I was making this up. I really do. I promise you I do. But there's no way. And again, why now and why give the information out there? Because it's out there. It ain't me putting it out there. I don't own CNN in 60 Minutes. It's out there. How did I end up in this lane though? That's what probably my family members they're not getting it. We get it. We get that it could happen, but why would it happen to you? That's what the problem is. So because they can't fathom something like that happening to me either. Let me just be clear, me either. That's not my lane. I cook chicken and fry fish and I take care of my family. Now, have I done some things in my life that I'm not proud of? Absolutely. We all have. I have met people I wish I had never met. I really do. I've gone down lanes that I wish I did. That's why now I try to stay in my lane because if you in somebody else's lane and it really ain't your thing, weird shit can happen. I learned that the hard way. But why me? I don't know. Why you? Why would anybody come for you of all people? Like I could see a couple of other people in the family, but you? Who gonna waste their time? Who gonna waste their time doing some shit like that to you? Like why would they even bother? That's a very good question. It's a very good question. And so I just wanted to come on and say 2025 is coming in crazy. It's not just that. It's fires and our cousins that came from out of nowhere and they floating in the sky and all types of stuff. Yeah, just it's weird. It is very weird. And I said over on TikTok, 2025 is going to be about high vibrations and trying to get these high vibrations. Hold on, you guys. I think they're trying to stop the video. They're interfering some kind of way. We'll see. We'll see what's going on over here and how. If I lost my sound, it's probably because they took the sound out, and I see the video is slowing up now. So, but nonetheless, this is what's happening. It is what it is. They took over my camera before I started the live anyway. So, but yeah, you believe this stuff when you read it other places when it's happening to other people, but it's when it hits close to home, you're like, is this real? Is this really happening? But again, right now, you don't even have to take my word for it. It's out there. It's out there. It's happening. It's real, and it's happening to me. Again, why? That part I can't answer for you. I really can't. Other than money and people being bribed and coerced and even tricked and lied to. I heard your family member was doing this and doing that, and she this and that because their scenario has to work. It has to work, but the only way that it will work is by bribery, money, coercion, lies, lots of lies, smear campaigns, smearing someone's name and trying to make them look like something other than what they really are. Again, I am not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. The people who really know me, they know me. They know me. But people who don't, they're going to have to lie. They're going to have to, especially people here where I am now that haven't seen me in 30 years plus. They don't know me. They didn't know me when I lived here because that wasn't my lane. And it's still not. Like I said, I've been places where I know I shouldn't have been. I've met people that I wish I've never met. I've said some things that I wish I'd never said. But sometimes, it is what it is. And then you have to grow up. You have to grow up and you have to put yourself in a situation where, you know what, this is the person that I am. So I know I can't deal with these people anymore. Or I'm in this lane now. So I know that over there is not my lane. Or I'm in this type of mindset now. So this person doesn't know me. I have to give them some grace because they don't know me. And then you just have to tell people to stay the fuck away from you. Just plain and simple. So sometimes it's that. But these people came for me. I didn't call them. So This will be the video for right now. Go over on TikTok and check me out over there, Krownknowledge Radio. I am on Scoops. I'm surprised because a lot of people said they didn't know what Scoops was, but I'm on Scoops as well. Go over there, check me out. Krownknowledge Radio. That's Crown with a K. And we're still going to move into some positive vibrations, higher elevation. I have some high vibrational information that I want to share with my audience on all social media platforms that we can get on. TikTok, it looks like we're out of the woods, but maybe not out of trouble yet. But welcome back and check me out over there on TikTok as well. Thank you, YouTube. Happy 2025. Let's get these high vibrations.